Welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Sarah Vantine here with Ted Ings. Today we have the Capital One panel, and Ted, our special guest with us, has a lot to share today.
It's so great to welcome back Tim Mullins from Capital One. Tim, welcome back to the Fix Up.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you guys.
Great to see you, and congratulations on all the innovation happening in Capital One.
Thank you. Thank you. We're trying. We're never settling. You know how we are. We're always digging. So we've got some fun stuff. Yeah.
Well, Tim, from Capital One's vantage point across automotive retail, what are you seeing right now that tells you the traditional separation between sales and service is changing?
Yeah. There's a lot going on. I think number one, I think everyone is realizing that the fixed ops section of the dealership is just more and more valuable than ever. Margins are compressing on the front end side. New car for sure, those compressions are happening. And so dealers are looking at their fixed ops section and saying, hey, I just need more profitability there. And so I think number one, the ability to recognize how powerful the service and parts department is fantastic. But two, we're seeing a wave of innovation that is coming into that area because they're making the investment in order to make the customer happy. So we're excited. We're excited to be along in that journey, and we're just super excited that that side of the business is getting the due that they really deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah and I are seeing it firsthand, Tim. We're seeing all the tech that's now involved in fixed ops. So I want to ask you, what mindset shift do dealership leaders need to embrace as retail continues to evolve, including fixed ops?
I think that the best way to describe that is we just got to stat that. And I actually had to have my analytical people review it because it didn't sound right.
Okay.
2 years ago, we polled a bunch of customers and we just asked them simply, how much do you trust dealers? Like, tell us about the trustworthiness of a dealer. Unfortunately, it came back 44%. Pretty low. We redid it this year, just redid it. The number just came out. Asked the same question. What do you trust the dealer? What's the trustworthiness of a dealer? It shot up to 70%. That's an
70s.
70. So I'm thinking to myself, that's an incredible increase. It makes my heart happy, but I wanted to understand why. And I think it comes down to transparency. Dealers have adopted technology to meet the customer where they are. What that does to the customer is it makes them feel better. It makes them feel like I can trust this process. I walk in and the dealer knows what I did online.
Yeah.
I've got all my questions answered, and it really is a fantastic thing. And so I think if you're in that 70% block, those dealers, those are the ones who got it. Like, they understand, I don't need to completely abandon my secret sauce. I don't need to abandon what I do really well, but I need to augment with technology. And I couldn't believe it. That is an incredible jump in just 2 years. And so we're really proud to be a part of it. We're really proud to work with those 70% of those dealers. And I'm just excited to see where that number goes from here.
Sarah and I have seen the Fixed Ops Roundtable evolve to maybe 3 years ago. We talked a lot of things about technician tools and fluids, and now it's almost all tech, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's amazing to see how quickly that evolution is happening. So I buy into those numbers.
It's unbelievable. So we're doing certain things to help. We introduced the chat concierge, ability to dealership puts it on the website, and you can essentially allow your humans to do some other things that are harder, but take a little bit of those tasks and just use AI. The brilliance around this thing is that we're noticing tons of service and parts. Little bitty kind of tasks are getting done. Can I schedule an appointment? Do you have that part? Whatever. What can I do? All that stuff's being done and automated, which allows your employees to go work on the harder stuff. We're really excited about where we're going here.
Tim, it's incredible to hear this. And dealers right now are surrounded by technology options. How should leaders decide what's actually worth investing in for their stores?
Yep. I think that's a great question. The advice I would give dealers is, number one, ask your friends. That's what we really love about the work we do with some of these dealers. If we get unsolicited feedback on a piece of technology that we own from a dealer that told another dealer, that's amazing. Don't take it from me, take it from another dealer, right? I think that's really incredible. I think too, I'd really dig into the claims if I were you, if I was a dealer. A lot of people are saying we're completely AI. Everything's AI. We did everything on the AI, and what they really mean is the initial layer is AI, but the stack below that is really kind of where it becomes wobbly. And so dig into the claims that you hear, dig into the substantiation that you hear, and really try to figure out, Is what that company's saying really right? Or is it kind of wobbly a little bit? We try to be very careful with Capital One. We try to be very, very kind of straight arrow. And so, if you hear something good, it's probably right, I think. Yeah.
As a follow-up to the question that Sarah just asked, Tim, what are you seeing that customers are expecting in the buying process today that dealerships, retailers may still be underestimating? What are you seeing on your end?
Yeah, I think the number of ways that a customer wants to interact with the service in the parts department, I think that's being underestimated.
Yes.
I get it. As a dealer, you think there should be a kind of a certain way that a customer goes through the process. I get it, right? We've been in this business a long time. A lot of our dealers have been in this business for a long time, and it's kind of a linear process. What we're finding is that consumers, they want different ways to get their questions answered. They want different ways to work with the dealer. They want innovative ways to do it. So my advice would be just be open, right? Allow there to be multiple doors for a customer to do interactions with them, and I think that's what delights customers. Yeah.
Well, Tim, I know a lot of our audience today is wondering what's in the future for Capital One.
We've got some stuff cooking. We're never settling. Last night we introduced the big project we're working on, which is we are creating a CRM that will allow dealerships to completely pull all of that customer data together, interact with the customer, both in the sales, but the service and those fixed ops arenas. We're piloting it. We're going to be working on it this year. So kind of, towards the mid-year part, end of the year part, we'll be introducing it. But a little tease there of we've got some big stuff cooking. So hopefully we'll be back with you guys. We'll tell you all about it, but we're really excited about it. Yeah.
We're looking forward to it, Tim.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tim, we're excited about the future as well, and congratulations on all the great things that Capital has and Capital One has coming to the market as well.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. It's great to see y'all, and thanks so much for allowing me to come by and say hello.
Tom Mullins, everybody, one of the great leaders in our industry from Capital One, here with us today at the Fixed Ops Roundtable.
Awesome.